see what the MongoDB aggregations. Actually, aggregation operation allow you to group, sort, perform calculations, analyze data, and much more. Where these pipelines have one or more stages. The order of these stages are important. Each stage acts upon the result of the previous stage. Okay, this is the syntax of stages. So now we are there are a few stages where dollar group this act as a this operation group documented by the unique id expression provided. Don't confuse this because underscore id expression with the underscore id object id provides to each document. Okay, this next there is another stage limit. This aggregation stage limits the number of documents passed to the next stage. So we can set a limit by the way 1, 2, 3. That way. Next there is project. This aggregation stage passes only the specified fields along to the next aggregation stage. Okay, then we can see what is sort. These aggregation stage groups sort all documents in the specified sort order and match. These aggregation stages behave like a find. It will filter documents that match the query provided. Using match early in the pipeline can prove performing since it limits the number of documents the next stage must process. So we can also see add fields. So uh, in this we can add more stages and new fields to the documents and count these aggregation stages count the total amount of document passed from the previous stage. Actually in this there are different methods also for client side count and server side count and lookup. This aggregation stage performs a left outer join to the collection in the same database. There are four required fields from local field, foreign field, and as. And we can see out stage. These aggregation stage writes the written documents from the aggregation pipeline to the collection. Okay. Now let's open MongoDB. Now read my first DB. My first DB and the collection name is persons. So we are taking a document, we are adding a data which contains 50 documents of the persons. Yeah, we are importing it. Yeah, this is the data of the 50 persons, which is having name, ID, registered age, gender, eye color, and favorite food, company, and tax. And now we are open MongoDB shell. Show DBS. Use my first DB. Switch to my first DB. Now we can perform the match stage and all. DB dot persons dot aggregate parenthesis dollar match. We can take age 25. S- Getting the documents which contains the age greater than 25. So we can check here. Okay. Now we can check db dot persons persons dot aggregate match is active. These are the documents we have received which is active is true. Okay. Now we can see the size which is having tags 3. Okay. db dot persons dot aggregate match tags size db dot persons dot aggregate. Oh, there is. Yeah, we can see here we are getting a tags which of 3 travels, photographer and artist, and which contains the these are the documents which contains the tags 3 of size and the number. Then we can also check the person's collection db dot get collection persons find X. Yeah, this is the collection. Next, we can perform the group stage db dot persons dot aggregate Here we're getting IDs, age. So if we want more, we can type ID. See, still we are getting the data. Now we can check with the help of gender. Control- Gender. See, there are two genders only, male and female. Okay. Next, we can check the nested documents. DB dot persons dot aggregate group ID, age, and we can also take the gender. Gender. We are taking here uh, two collections as a group. Gender. So we are getting these are the documents of age and gender. Now we can take another two, and we can group them. We can take as eye color. Eye color and favorite fruit. Favorite fruit. See only the data of eye color as there is a the name I haven't given of favorite fruit. Let me check. No, we will receive. Yeah. So this, here we get the documents, eye color and favorite fruit, and now we can match and group stages at a time. DB dot persons dot aggregate match favorite fruit banana. Now we can group ID, age. We have used here. Uh, we have used group stage and match stage. So we have taken age and eye color. So we can check the documents we have received. And now we can use count stage. Okay. db dot persons dot aggregate count all the documents. This will help us to know how many documents we have. All documents count. Yeah, we have received this all documents. Count is 50. Actually, we have few other methods for client side count and server side counts. Let me check client side count. db dot persons dot aggregate array. This is one of the client side count method. These are the only variations which have in the time limit of 1.2 seconds, and there is also another method db dot persons dot aggregate count since aggregate db dot persons dot aggregate id count. Yeah, this take 1.2 seconds something, and now we can see there are server side count. In server side count also there are two method, dv dot persons dot aggregate dollar count total, and there is also another method which takes only zero point 0.2 milliseconds to respond, dv dot persons dot find dot count. Yeah, this is the methods of server side count stage.